Okay, looking at the instance stuff again. So let's turn off geo. We'll turn on our instance here. And one thing that we're missing is a material. This is going to be important here. If we want to do an override, we actually need to tell it what's being overridden. So I'm going right into our material palette here. I'm just going to grab a Mantra surface material and just drag that right here and let go. And that creates a new material here, and we'll just keep the default name, Mantra surface. I'm going to go to our object tab. And for instance here, I am just going to select that material. And we'll see if it works this way or if I need to apply the materials here instead. We'll find out in a quick second. Oh, you know what? Actually, we don't need to do it this way at all. We can do it. We're supposed to be doing it in here. All right, that's better. So we merge this in here, and actually what I want to do now is press tab and type material. This is better because we're assigning the material actually at geometry level, and this is where we can start to do some funky stuff. So here, what I want to do is actually choose this material. So I'm going to select that Mantra surface here. And now we can do this thing where we enable an override. So what this is going to do at render time is override the actual material values, and we can use some parameters here to change what happens in the material. So I'm going to click plus, and that's going to enable a parameter here. And then I want to go up to the top and make sure we're grabbing point attributes. And we're going to turn on as well overrides use local variables. So here, if I choose parameter, it's going to be looking at our material here and see what parameters are actually available, and then choose what we can override. So for now, we're going to override the base color information. So currently that color is set to a middle gray. But if we set this to attribute cd.x, just copying that and setting this to our y value here, and setting this to our green value, so red, green, blue, x, y, z, we're actually going to override this material. Now let's do a quick render and let's make sure that our instance is displayed. It is. Okay. And we'll click render here. Cool. And now you notice this time it actually works as expected in terms of multiplying by the incoming color information, because this is being done as a shader rather than as a geometry attribute. So if we wanted to get rid of this red, blue, green thing, we have to make sure that that doesn't already exist on our geometry. So what I'm going to do is go into our test object here, and I'm simply just going to wire out straight from the box. Let's try that one more time. So keep in mind, there's some overhead involved here, and I'm going to show you as well how we can reduce this and our render time a little bit as well. All right, so our render time went up just a teeny bit. Our memory consumption's down, but now we've got some ways of actually dealing with this that happen at render time, and we can use anything that we want.